Hi guys, happy Monday. It is time to talk the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I have some tea for you guys. I have some tea about a housewife and how she's throwing herself a birthday party and who's on the invite list and who's not on the invite list. So if you want to know who's on the invite list, then you should definitely hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on because I'm always posting different times of the day. You never know. It just depends on when I have the content or if something exciting is happening. So you should always put the notifications on. I want to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey birthday party Jen Aiden is throwing. I want to talk about Teresa and Melissa and the response that both of them are giving when asked about each other by the paparazzi or interviews, press, whatever it is. They're both giving the same sarcastic response. And then I also want to talk a little bit about, I know we're all sick and tired of talking about the Kardashians, but I have to bring it up. We have to just talk about the fact that the case has been settled between Blac Chyna and the Kardashians, and it was not settled in Blac Chyna's favor. And then I want to talk about Kim and Skeet at the White House the White House convention and how he had all four of Kim and Kanye's kids their names tattooed on his neck. Let's start with the Jennifer Aiden story because this is exciting because we know that filming is about to begin for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And we know we're going to see some changes, but we need some changes, guys. We've had the same cast for a long time. And honestly, I don't like 7 women. I think we are better with 8 women. I really do. I mean, 7 is just not enough. I feel like 8 is the perfect number. We're going to see Margaret bring a friend. We're going to see Teresa bring a friend. And we're going to see Melissa bring a friend. Well, we know how Melissa's last friend worked out. We can't even remember her name. Okay, so we know that she's not coming back. So I guess they're gonna give Melissa another chance with another friend. Whose friend do you guys think will last? Will it be Melissa's, Teresa's, or Marge's? Teresa also had a friend 2 seasons ago, Michelle. She was the realtor. And she didn't, I don't even think she made it through the season. So at least Tiki's wife, went through the whole entire season. I mean, we got to give her some credit for that. So anyways, Jennifer Aiden is throwing herself a birthday party and she has invited 2 of the ladies from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Only 2 out of the cast. Can you guys guess who the 2 of them are? I mean, obviously we all know that Teresa was one of them, right? The second one is Melissa. She invited Teresa and Melissa because Melissa and Jennifer made up last season, remember? And also, I think that Jennifer is smart enough to realize that if she wants to have a solid friendship with Teresa, she cannot feud with Melissa and Joe because they'll always be in her ear about Jennifer. Do you understand what I'm saying? It kind of puts like a bar on their friendship. Like they can't get any closer. They can't really be, solid with each other whenever there's like this animosity between Jen and Joe and Melissa. So Jennifer, I think she does genuinely want to be liked by the girls and be a girl's girl. But I also think that she's smart enough to know and clever enough to know and conniving enough to know that she's got to get along with Melissa and Joe. And trust me, they know what she's doing. They're not stupid. They know that. They're not stupid at all. They don't want her calling him a crook. That really bothered them. I think it hurt his business. He had Jennifer called him a crook in a post, but they never mentioned Melissa had posted something prior and Jennifer's post was in response. But basically she called Joe Gorga a crook and they were really, really upset about that. And he was receiving a lot of bad press, guys, because of the Instagram post. He had posted a house and, told everyone that he had flipped this house and look how amazing he was. And the owners of the house were on his Instagram page commenting saying he didn't do this, like basically calling him out. They were pissed. They were mad. I was like live watching their comments and they were saying this is not his, and people were arguing with them at first, not believing that they were really the owners of this house. And they ended up like proving it. They were posting photos. They credited the person that actually did do the remodel on the home. And he ended up taking it down. Joe said that it was an intern that had made the mistake and that he apologized, but it just seemed really strange that you would post a home, a random home that's been flipped and remodeled and you're going to take the credit for it and it's not your construction. You didn't do it. That's strange to me. Why would you try to even get away with that? Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. So yes, Melissa and Teresa will be joining Jennifer celebrating her birthday. Now, here's what I want you guys to take home from this. Anytime Melissa and Teresa have been asked about one another in the press, from Andy Cohen on Watch What, it doesn't matter. Whenever they're asked about one another, they both sarcastically give the response that they're family. We love each other. And I don't even think that they meant to do that, but like Melissa was asked about it. She was on TMZ. She was like, I think they were in Vegas, and she was outside like waiting on a car, and you know, they were just asking her questions, like, and that was her response about, because they were like, are you upset you're not in the wedding? Have you talked to Teresa since you know, the reunion? What's your status? And she's just like, look guys, you know what, we're family, so we're always gonna love each other. And then I saw another interview that Teresa did, and she made sure she gave the same response that Melissa did, but I think it was like before Melissa was even on TMZ. So we're going to see something at the reunion that goes along the lines of like, basically, we're obligated to love each other because you're married to my brother and we're family. Whatever works for them. I can tell there's a lot of animosity. You can tell there's animosity when anyone asks about the other one. If you ask Teresa about Melissa, you can feel the animosity. And when you ask Melissa about Teresa, you can feel the animosity. I'm excited for the reunion. Please comment and let me know what you guys think. Now, lastly, I just wanted to touch on the fact that Blac Chyna did, in fact, lose her $3 million case, $300 million case against the Kardashians. Comment below, guys, what do you think about that? Do you think that she should have been awarded something? Do you think that it was her lawyer's fault? I mean, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think the Kardashians still have a lot of legal pull, considering that Kim is basically becoming an attorney, so she has her foot in the door? She's getting trained by attorneys that are very smart and probably very involved in the court system in the area where they live. I mean, she has some of the best mentors in the world helping her get her law degree, so I'm sure that she shakes hands with a lot of people in our judicial system and probably in her local judicial system as well. So I want to know what you guys think about that. But for Pete Davidson to get Kim and Kanye's 4 kids' name tattooed on his neck, is this a red flag to you guys? I mean, allegedly, everything in this video is alleged, of course, but allegedly they are talking a private, there's supposedly a secret engagement that nobody knows about. Allegedly, there's talks about a baby and a surrogacy, and that Pete's mom would be so happy. We saw footage of them at the White House conference, and it just doesn't even seem real when I see them together. It just does not even seem like, it just doesn't seem real. There were other people posting about Kim Kardashian's butt in her dress for this White House Correspondents' Dinner, like how her butt has went down tremendously. Like, she gets herself a white boy with tattoos and she gets rid of her BBL just like that. It's just strange, guys. It's just strange. So please comment. Let me know what you guys think. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm so excited for the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion, but make sure you comment. Let me know what you guys think and have a great night.